Hi, it's Nørgaard. So today I'm coming at you with this new makeup tutorial, and I'm using my Edward Scissorhands palette by Sugarpill. And it looks like this. It's an incredible palette. This was limited edition, so you can't get it any longer, but you can get the individual eyeshadows. So if you like this makeup look, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and watch in high definition. And without further ado, here comes the tutorial. So to get started, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And I'm going to, of course, apply this all over. This is a great primer, I highly recommend it. And of course I'm going to use one of my favorite under-eye primers, which is the Spackle Under-Eye Primer by Laura Geller. This just hydrates my under-eye area so well. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to use my eye drops. I use these Equate Eye Allergy Relief eye drops. So now I'm going to use this BB Plus Illumination from Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this to highlight my face before foundation. So of course right on the cheekbone, and then right on the nose, the chin, the forehead, and above the lips. And this does not have to be precise at all because we are going to apply foundation on top. So for my foundation I'm going to use the Rimmel Lasting Finish in the color Ivory. This is a great drugstore, kind of full coverage foundation. I highly recommend this one. And as always, I apply 3 pumps of this to my face. And I'm still using my Sigma F80 to do my foundation. And as always, I bring the foundation down my neck. So I apply a little bit more to build up the coverage in certain areas. And for me that will be on my cheeks, and today also on my nose, because I feel like I didn't quite cover my nose properly in the first layer. So to highlight my face I'm going to use the Hard Candy Glamoflauge Heavy Duty Concealer in the color Ultra Light. So I'm going to get that underneath the eyes and then right in the T-zone. So that is the chin and the cupid's bow and the forehead and the nose. And I'm also going to cream contour with this, what's it called? Wet n Wild MegaGlo dual ended contour stick. And I'm just going to do a little line and a little bit up here and a little bit down here and a little bit below the lip. And then of course on the nose as well. I'm using my little e.l.f. concealer brush. So now we blend. So I'm using my beauty blender to blend out the contour and blend it up here. And of course we need to blend this cheekbone contour. By the way, my contour stick is in the color light medium. And then the nose. So now I go back in with the little sponge that I use to apply my concealer and my foundation brush, and I blend out the concealer and then blend. So I'm going to set everything with my New York Color Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder in the color Translucent. So I set the main parts of my face with the big Kabuki brush, and then underneath my eyes I use my little Kat Von D brush. So to bronze up my face I'm going to use Bahama Mama by the Balm. And I'm using the same Kat Von D brush. And then I go ahead and do the jawline. And I'm also going to do my nose with this bronzer. And when I do my cheekbones, I'm using this little cardboard thing from one of my Ardell lashes, just to make sure I get a nice sharp line. And then of course go back and blend once you have that first initial line done. And this is going to make your contour super sharp without actually having to bake. So now that all that is done, I'm going to go ahead and blend, especially this nose contour, and of course blend the contour down the neck. And I just blend a little bit on my cheekbones. So for blush, I'm actually going to use my eyeshadow palette. So this is the Edward Scissorhands palette from Sugarpill. So I'm going to use this really bright coral color. It's called Suburbia. And I have a feeling this is going to be intense, so I'm only applying a little bit to start out with. And I'm going to apply it down here towards the end of my contour. And then blend it up. And to highlight, I'm also going to use an eyeshadow. So it's this one right here. It's called Ice Angel. So I'm going to highlight the nose and the cupid's
You don't know.
And then of course the cheekbones. And now I'm going to use the Balm Mary Luminizer, and I'm just going to use this to tone down the blue highlights, because I do like the blue, but it's a little too blue. So I'm just toning it down by going over with the Balm highlight. So of course I'm going to blend this cheekbone highlight in. So with my highlight on, I'm going to set my entire face with the e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set. I do really like this setting spray, but I hate the pump. It's so aggressive. So as always, I go ahead and do my eyebrows. And today I'm going to use the Primark PS Brow Cream. The product is stuck. Okay, I got it. Crisis avoided. I forgot to press record when I was doing this eyebrow. So let's do this one together. So this brow cream from Primark is like the brow gels. I have one from NYX, Anastasia and Essence. So it's kind of the same texture. This one is just in a squeezy tube instead of in a little pot. And I do really like this brow cream. It's nicely pigmented and it's easy to apply and it lasts a long time. The only thing I don't like is that it has kind of like a reddish undertone. And I believe this only comes in one color, so that's kind of a bummer. This is going to be too dark for a lot of people. And it's also going to be way too red for a lot of people. So once my brows are on, and I do quite like them today, I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer. And this is a great drugstore primer. I focus mainly on the eyelid up to the crease, because that's where my eyeshadow is going to crease. So now I'm going back into the Edward Scissorhands palette, and I'm going to take my most favorite color from this palette, which is this super beautiful matte light blue. It's called Home Sweet Home. So I'm going to pat this on my eyelid, and for this I'm using a Primark little brush. And as you can see, this is a super pigmented color. And that says a lot, because it's super hard to make a pigmented light matte blue. So now I'm going to take this light warm brown. It's called Heart Shaped Cookie, and I'm going to apply this in my crease. So I'm just blending that back and forth in the crease to kind of blend out the blue. So just continue, apply more, back and forth, you know. And then over here. And I just go back in with the blue and touch that up. And now I'm taking Ice Angel and I'm highlighting my inner corner. This color is so incredible, oh my god. And for my brow bone highlight, I'm mixing Ice Angel with my Mary Luminizer by the Balm. And I'm just blending it in with my finger. And of course I'm blending some more with my blending brush. And now on my lower lash lines, I'm going to use the color I used in the crease called Heart Shaped Cookie, and I'm going to apply that with my Eco Tools Angled brush. So I just look up and I apply this right next to my lashes. And this is going to be really soft because this color is so soft, but it's just going to add the tiniest bit of dimension. So to line my upper lash line, I'm going to use this e.l.f. brightening eyeliner. And of course it doesn't say on the pencil itself what it's called, so I don't remember. I think it's called Midnight. It's like a really dark grayish navy blue. And I'm going to draw this along my left line. And I'm smudging it as close to my actual lashes as possible. And I'm going to use this dark navy blue gray color from the palette. It's called The Inventor. And I'm just going to use that to smudge out the pencil. So with my eyeliner on, I'm going to curl my lashes with my Suburbia eyelash curler. And my mascara today is the Biokura Beauty one that I used in my last tutorial. I've really been liking this one actually. The only problem I have with it is that it's not waterproof. So I'm going to add my e.l.f. waterproof top coat. Since in my last video I talked to you guys about the Super Bowl when I was doing my mascara, I thought I would do the same today. Since today is Sunday and Super Bowl is tonight. And I did get tickets to go see it in the cinema. So me and my dad are going at 10:30. And my plan is to get this makeup tutorial up before I leave. My mom and dad just got home from Copenhagen last night. So I have actually been babysitting my 2 younger brothers since Wednesday. So it's going to be nice to not have all that responsibility anymore. And then a little bit on the bottom lashes. So as I said, I'm going to add this e.l.f. waterproof mascara top coat. And this really works. It makes your mascara waterproof. So I just applied 1 coat on top. I have tried applying 2 coats and that definitely makes my mascara clumpy. So 1 coat is the way to go. So for falsies, I'm going to use these sultry false eyelashes from Primark. So I just apply that with my usual recipe of Revlon Glass Glue and my Tweezerman tweezers. So in my waterline, I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Pencil in lights. And I'm just popping that right in here. And I'm only applying this in the inner half of my waterlines. So I have absolutely nothing out here. So for my lips, I'm going to use the Jordana Easy Liner for lips in the color Tawny. And this is a nice neutral color.
Call on me, I go give you all of me, baby make you follow me, I go give you all of me. I'm to Sean say she moving to the baseline. The way she a whining, come on, wanna press the one.
So on top, I'm going to mix these 2 lipsticks from e.l.f. So this darker one is called Fantasy, and this lighter one, which is Broken. Whoa. This one, it's called Nostalgic. So I'm starting out with Fantasy. And then Nostalgic on top to make it lighter.
You don't know. Because Batman point instrumental, even on one time. It's okay.
So I'm going to clean up the innermost part. And then I'm going to add this NARS lip gloss in Striptease right on top. And I clean up one final time. Okay, so before I call this the final look, I'm just going to go through my eyebrows with this Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. Just because I think my brows are a little bit too red. So I'm just going to try and neutralize them a little bit with this brow gel. Okay, so now that I have that brow gel in my brows, this is the final look. So as always, if you like this look, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. So take care and bye bye!